Unknown facts about Volodymyr Zelensky. Volodymyr Oleksandrovych Zelensky is the 6th and current president of Ukraine, as well as a former actor and comedian. Zelensky grew up in Kryvyi Rih, a large city in the Dnipropetrovsk Oblast in central Ukraine, as a native Russian speaker. Prior to his acting career, he graduated from a Kyiv National Economic University with a law degree. He subsequently turned to comedy and founded Kvartal 95, a production company that produced films, cartoons, and television shows, including the TV series Servant of the People, in which Zelensky portrayed the Ukrainian president. The show aired from 2015 to 2019 and was a huge hit. On the evening of December 31, 2018, Zelensky announced his candidacy for the 2019 Ukrainian presidential election on TV channel 1+1, alongside then-President Petro Poroshenko's New Year's Eve address. He'd already established himself as one of the election's frontrunners, despite being a political outsider. In the second round, he defeated Poroshenko and received 73.23% of the vote. He's built a reputation as an anti-establishment and anti-corruption person. Zelensky has captured the limelight recently due to the ongoing Russian-Ukraine conflict. As the Russians launched their attack on Ukraine, President Volodymyr Zelensky emerged as an unlikely savior for the countrymen. It was his brave decision to stay in his war-torn country and motivate the masses to stay strong in such tough times, which garnered him a lot of attention. We're going to look at some unknown but interesting facts about Ukrainian president and throw some light on the not-so-famous information about him. 1. Zelensky studied law in college, but his career path shifted when he became interested with theater and humor. According to Encyclopedia Britannica, Zelensky obtained a law degree from Kyiv National Economic University in 2000, but he was involved in theater and humor during his studies. His comic ensemble, Kvartal 95, won the televised improvisational comedy competition KVN in 1997, and Zelensky went on to become a regular on the show. 2. His net worth is a whopping $1.5 million. Zelensky is worth $1.5 million, according to Celebrity Net Worth. According to the website, the president's 2018 financial report listed a total assets of 37 million hryvnias, Ukrainian currency. That gave him a net worth of $1.5 million at the time, although the number changes according to foreign exchange fluctuations. 3. In 2006, he won Ukraine's version of Dancing with the Stars. An unearthed compilation video from Ukraine's Dancing with the Stars competition in 2006 showed Zelensky dancing in a range of styles and outfits, according to a Twitter user. With his dance partner, OLENA, he won first place. Over the weekend, a highlights reel featuring Zelensky, 28, twisting and dipping in a series of bizarre clothes, including a pink leisure suit, went viral. 4. In the Ukrainian version of the animated children's movie, Zelensky voiced Paddington. Studio Canna, the producer of the Paddington movie, confirmed to The Hollywood Reporter that Zelensky provided the voice of the beloved bear in both films. In a video about the film's dubbing, the soon-to-be president is seen providing his voice to a cute CGI bear. At one instance, Zelensky imitates Paddington's sounds as he pushes electric toothbrushes up his nose. During World War II, Jewish youngsters seeking safety in England inspired the Paddington tales. 5. He enjoys working out, dogs, and shawarma. Zelensky's pre-presidency Instagram account illustrates his interests prior to being in charge of representing Ukraine on the international stage. He used to share a lot of fitness selfies, which he did fewer of once he became president. He also included photos of his canines Peter and Nora in his message. He also uploaded a photo of himself eating a shawarma sandwich shortly after entering office, stating, "When you have a busy schedule, shawarma can be the solution. I strongly advise it to those in positions of authority." 6. In Ukraine, he starred in the popular TV show Servant of the People, in which he played the president. Zelensky's character on the sitcom, which ran from 2015 to 2019, is an idealistic school teacher who embarks on a viral rant about political corruption and ends up as president. In real life, he won the presidency with a landslide victory in April 2019, with over 70% of the vote. 7. Zelensky is Jewish. At an event in Israel in January 2020, commemorating the 75th anniversary of the liberation of Auschwitz, Zelensky spoke about his family's Jewish ancestry and losses during the Holocaust. His grandfather lived through the Holocaust, but 3 of his grandfather's brothers did not. Putin broke logic by justifying Russia's invasion of Ukraine by asking for the denazification of a democratic country run by a Jewish president, according to insiders Sonam Sheth and John Hautawanga. According to Zelensky, he had family who immigrated to Israel in the 1990s during the wave of Jewish exodus after the Soviet Union's demise. He also worked as an actor and comedian in the country, performing in a variety of locations. He's only been to Israel once as Ukrainian president, during the Holocaust commemoration soon before the COVID-19 outbreak began. "I know Israel," he declared in an interview with the Times of Israel. "I have acquaintances there." 8. He and his wife, screenwriter OLENA Zelenska, have 2 children. According to Tadler, Zelensky met ZELENSKA in college, where she switched from architecture to writing and became a screenwriter for his production firm. They have 2 children, Alexandra, who's 17 years old, and Kirill, who's 9 years old. Before marrying in September 2003, Zelensky dated his wife Elena, a school acquaintance 11 days his junior, for 8 years. Alexandra, their daughter, was born the next year, and Kirilo, their boy, was born in 2013. Since Zelensky gained office, Elena has been an advocate for women and children, and on Tuesday she posted on Instagram about the bravery of Ukrainian women protecting their homeland against the Russians. Zelensky has indicated that his family is still in Ukraine, but he won't say where they are. He told CNN on Tuesday that he hadn't seen them in 3 days. 9. He grew up in what was once known as the Pale of Settlement. Like much of Ukraine, Zelensky's hometown of Kryvyi Rih is located in the only region of the Russian Empire where Jews were permitted to live. The area, known as the Pale of Settlement, was formed in the late 18th and early 19th centuries after the Russian government barred Jews from living elsewhere under its supervision. Pogroms, or organized attacks against Jewish communities, originated in the Pale of Settlement and terrorized the Jews living there for generations. 10. He was offered a scholarship to study in Israel, but he declined. He recalled scoring so well on an international English exam in a 2018 interview with a buddy in the entertainment industry that he had the option to study in Israel following high school. The majority of his classmates took advantage of the opportunity. He notably mentioned one woman who moved to Israel, but he did not, claiming that his father forbade him from doing so. Instead, he went to Ukraine to study law. In recent days, the world has received a crash course on Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky as he rallied his country against an unjustified attack by neighboring Russia. Those who follow Ukrainian politics or its spillover consequences in American politics are familiar with the broad strokes of Zelensky's career. He's young, humorous, Jewish, and adamant about building a strong democratic Ukraine, even if it means risking his life. He reportedly informed American authorities last week, "I need weapons, not a ride," after they offered to evacuate him from Ukraine. So, that's all for today's video. Feel free to say in the comment section below what you think about the video and Zelensky's unknown secrets. It was really interesting to find out more interesting facts about his life. Let us know in the comment section which one got you amazed. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Luxury Bay and hit that notification bell so you can always be notified of our regular uploads.